These are the coolest walkie-talkies. So funny thing is, I actually tested these as far as distant wise. It's hard for me to show you and prove it to you because the other person was in the car. They drove to a store that's about a mile away, and we walkie-talkied it instead of using our cell phones or anything like that. We actually just walkie-talkied it, and it was super fun because what I did was I had my son go with, and he's a toddler, so he thinks these are super cool too. I gave him one of these, and then I had the other one, and then they drove up to the store, and then I was walkie-talkieing him and just saying like, hey, what do you see? And he was just talking back. It was super cute and super fun. But my point about that is these have a super long range. These actually get up to 6 miles. Like if you're in open area, in a rural area, you're gonna get like 6 miles in an unobstructed area. But if you're like in the cities, or you're in an area that maybe suburb that has a lot of stuff going on, you'll still get 3 to 5 miles, which I'm sorry, but 3 to 5 miles, that's a lot. That's really good. Insane amount of features. This is just the back of it here. I opened it up to show you what the battery pack is and where it is. Actually kind of slick here. You just slide this back on here underneath the clip, put it up, and then you just snap this right here, and that's how you lock it, and that's it. If you're like me and you like to dink around and you end up messing stuff up because there's so many features on here and you like to change settings, try different things out, maybe see what works, see what doesn't work in the different situations you're in, or you can bring this so many places, hiking, camping, so many different things, fishing. So you want to try different settings out. And then you're like, oh crap, how do I get that setting back? Or what did I just do? Where was I in to do that? You could just do a easy, simple factory reset. And to do that, right now it's on, you're gonna turn it off, and then you're gonna hold down the call button here. So you're gonna push and hold that, and then you're gonna turn it back on. This will flash up and it'll come back to the main screen and what it looked like when you first got it and turned it on, because I had mine already at the kind of what it comes with the factory settings. But if you would to have changed that, maybe it won't say all the stuff. Like for instance, I currently had the privacy off, so that's what the OF is for. Maybe yours wasn't like that. So it will reset everything there. The little speaker is right here. You can actually kind of see it right through there. And that's for talking. And then to listen is right in here. So for talking, it's right there. I do gotta say, if you're wearing big bulky pants, you are fishing, you got a bunch of gear on, maybe you're hunting, I don't know what you're doing, but if you're wearing something big and bulky and you maybe jogging pants and this has an extremely huge clip, so it will clip on. The spring on here is really good too. Like it instantly goes back. It's definitely heavy duty for sure. And then if you want, you can add this on. This doesn't come on, but you just weave it through itself, and it's super easy to put on. Antenna, you got some of your features here. You got the up and down arrows, also SNS, A and B, and also down. The menu, the FM. This thing is completely loaded with features. I am not kidding you. So right here's the weather. Here's radio stations, and you can just scroll through and see kind of what comes in your area. Everything is going to vary depending on like how close you are to stuff or how much obstruction. So just to go over a few more settings on these, there's a whisper mode on here, there's a silent charge on here, there's vibration alert, there's the Vox setting, there's power saving mode, call ringtone selection, key tone settings, and you just access all of this. You see when I turn it on, all the display, and they actually give you a really cool handy dandy, besides a manual, you'll get this paper as well. So it just shows you kind of what the display says and everything. Transmit, receive status. So it gives you this with this, and then the base, You get the charger, you get the plug, and then you also get this other manual here that goes through every little detail and questions you might have. Thanks for sending me these to review.